If it's on me, I'ma use it. This ain't for show. Shoot you and your dog for show. A stick in each hand, I got polio. I just might let him go back to back like I'm with OVO. Bro by my side, cause I know he a shooter. Swinging one time and hit all of your people. I put on my hood that look like the Grim Reaper. Got all of these.
So, hi, I'm Sean Campos. I use she, her pronouns, and today we're going to get introduced to the magical world of libraries and ways to get into them when working them. So this weekend I was supposed to be doing a lot of things, and one of those things is re-dyeing my hair. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the wonderful world of libraries while I get this very essential task done. So bear with me. Alright, so before we jump into everything, I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse into what I do before work. So we're gonna take the dogs on a walk. Alright, let's get ready for the drive. It's a little rainy, but we're making it. Oh my god, this Georgia weather, it's so hot. And at least the dogs are happy, I guess. I guess. Alright, so now we can get into the conversation. Please excuse the randomness. Sorry, I jacked up the last recording. I was going to say there's also this weird misconception. Well, it's not a weird misconception because it was actually like, I believe one of the principles, or it was an interpretation of the American Library Association's ethics. But I think there's this thing where people were like, libraries are neutral, and you know, we're not supposed to, librarians and library workers aren't supposed to have opinions about specific things. And it's like, we're coming to find that that's not necessarily the case. Like, it's okay to stand up for something, because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? So I've been seeing a lot of like information professionals doing things that are just not neutral, and it's amazing. One example I can think of now is the Society of American Archivists, you know, goal of being more transparent when it comes to salaries. And I'm hoping that some of the other professional organizations that I'm a member of will also follow, you know, this path and be like, okay, we gotta let people know what they're making, what they're getting into. We gotta, you know, actually, it shouldn't be a guessing game. But sorry, I digress. Long story short, no, libraries, library workers, librarians, not neutral, at least not anymore, which I think is a really good thing. But yeah, we all have our own opinions. Ooh, to add to that, library workers have always been badasses to some degree. Actually, no, there have always been badass revolutionary library workers. And just to name a few off the top of my head, Marcel Duchamp, yes, that one, the artist, apparently got tired of what they were calling, I forgot, optical or visual. Basically, they got tired of art for the purpose of just art being beautiful, and decided, I'll work in a library and, you know, do some stuff with, like, you know, STEM. Marcel Duchamp, library worker. There's also Regina Anderson-Andrews, who worked for the New York Public Library and was a part of beginning the Harlem Renaissance, and was a Black librarian. He went to, I believe, it was Columbia University. But in general, like, library workers, badasses, just saying. Like Regina Anderson-Andrews and Marcel Duchamp, library workers today are doing a lot in revolutionizing the profession. And they're doing that by taking a stand. They're seeking answers to ending discrimination and exclusion. and there'll be more on this in a later episode. But there's just so much advocacy going on within the library and information science field that I thought it was worth noting. And just some examples of people who are doing things today in our field. Jessamine West, I'm probably ruining that, but Jessamine West, she's an American library technologist and an activist, and she does a lot of work surrounding the digital divide, and it's like a research topic I used to be really into, and I'm still pretty interested in it, but I think everyone should check her blog out. Jessamine has a personal blog, a website actually, and it was recommended to me by a coworker some time ago. I lean more towards using the personal blog, but it's been really useful to me as a new information professional. And this is something that was recommended to me like when I first started, like my first professional library, well, not professional, my first paraprofessional library job. And it's been very, very helpful. I would say that if you get a chance, you should also venture over to her Twitter. And there's, little nuggets of wisdom and joy that she posts that you can find there. There's also CARLA HAYDEN, the first African-American woman to be a Librarian of Congress. And I really think you should look into her background and some of the work she's done within the profession as a whole. But yeah, just told you so. Alright, so you guys have sat here and listened to me talk about how amazing library workers are, and I've named some notable library workers and librarians, and you're probably like, ma'am, this is not about libraries. In the last episode, you said that you were going to talk about libraries. I got you. So my friend Erin up in Augusta said that I could definitely get a tour, whether it be virtual or in person, at the Augusta Richmond County Public Library. I got y'all. I just wanted everyone who's actually listening and who's interested in this profession to know that y'all, I see y'all. Library workers, I see y'all. I'm a library worker. I work in one. Oh, I'm so repetitive. But no, seriously. I felt like I needed to make this kind of in-between episode that kind of highlighted some of the achievements and accomplishments of the people that work in libraries, because I saw how some of y'all feel in the course of doing some research, and my heart, y'all, my heart. And so I just wanted y'all to know that I'm here for y'all. And I know. And we're going to get through this. Yeah. All right, while we wait for the actual episode 2, I'm gonna let you guys see the crazy-ish I'm doing to my hair, and I'm gonna take y'all on a field trip to go see my little brother with my mom and my cousin. So honestly, sit back, relax, listen to some good music. I'll throw in some fun facts along the way. And thanks for joining me, y'all. I'll see y'all next episode, and it will actually be about libraries. I'll drop some knowledge on y'all from my friends who know about libraries. And then later on, we'll get into archives. And then later on, we'll get into museums. And then you see where I'm going with this. We're about to get into all the glam. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh no, it's just me. I'm not driving. Say hi. I'm taking the sound out of this. Just wave. I'm gonna shout out your clothing brand. Yeah, you awesome. Yes, fabulous.
Big go gun go boom. Hit that boy, he ooh. We might make the news on that channel too. We pulling up deep, it ain't no elbow room. We don't know where he is, so we hit every room. Any friend know this ain't no zoom. Got that shotgun, it's loaded, that click like a boom. Just not a perk, just a message bag. You're not a boss, you're a messenger, man. Shot pissed off, I didn't message you, babe. Came in with her cause she met with my man, yeah.